Understanding the power of purpose is like discovering the compass that guides a ship through turbulent seas. Purpose is not just a lofty idea or a motivational phrase. It is the driving force that gives life meaning, direction, and resilience. It answers the age-old question, why am I here? And when that question is answered, everything else begins to fall into place. Purpose gives our actions significance. Without it, even the most mundane tasks can feel like a burden. With it, however, even the smallest efforts can carry profound meaning. When we wake up in the morning knowing that our day is tied to something greater than ourselves, we find energy where we thought none existed, and determination where we once felt defeat. Purpose is what turns a job into a calling. Consider a teacher who sees their work not as a routine, but as an opportunity to shape young minds, or a doctor who views each patient not as a number, but as a life to heal. These individuals aren't just working, they are living their purpose. The difference is profound. Work ceases to be a chore and becomes an expression of one's deepest values. The power of purpose extends beyond professional life. It touches our relationships, our dreams, and even how we face challenges. A person with a clear purpose views difficulties not as insurmountable obstacles but as opportunities for growth. They understand that every setback carries within it a lesson, every hardship a hidden blessing. This perspective transforms how we respond to adversity. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" Moreover, purpose brings clarity to our priorities. In a world filled with endless distractions and competing demands, it's easy to lose focus. We can find ourselves caught up in pursuits that don't truly matter or drained by commitments that don't align with our values. Purpose acts as a filter, helping us discern what is worth our time and what isn't. It allows us to say no to the things that pull us away from our mission, and yes to the things that align with our goals. When we live with purpose, we also inspire others. People are drawn to those who have a clear sense of direction because purpose is contagious. It radiates confidence, passion, and conviction. A person living with purpose not only changes their own life, but often ignites a spark in those around them. This ripple effect creates communities, movements, and legacies that endure far beyond an individual's lifetime. The beauty of purpose is that it is deeply personal. It doesn't have to be grand or flashy to be meaningful. For some, purpose might be raising a family with love and care. For others, it might be creating art, starting a business, or working for social change. The scale of the purpose is less important than its authenticity. What matters is that it resonates deeply within us and aligns with our core values. Finding purpose requires reflection and sometimes a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It asks us to step back from the busyness of life and ask hard questions. What truly matters to me? What am I passionate about? How can I serve others? These questions may not have immediate answers, but the journey to discover them is as valuable as the destination. Purpose also evolves. What drives us in one season of life may shift as we grow, learn, and encounter new experiences. This fluidity is not a weakness but a strength. It reminds us that purpose is not static. It is a dynamic, living force that adapts as we do. The key is to remain open to its unfolding and willing to follow its call. Ultimately, understanding the power of purpose is about recognizing that we are here for a reason. Each of us has a unique role to play in the grand story of life. When we align ourselves with that role, we tap into a source of strength, joy, and resilience that can carry us through even the darkest times. And in doing so, we not only transform our own lives, but leave a mark on the world that no one else could ever replicate. The power of purpose. Purpose is the invisible thread that weaves meaning into the fabric of our lives. It's the force that propels us forward, especially in moments of doubt, confusion, or hardship. To understand the power of purpose is to understand the essence of what it means to live a life of intention, clarity, and resilience. Purpose is not merely an abstract idea, it's the compass that directs our actions and the fuel that sustains us. A life without purpose can feel like wandering through a dense fog, where every step is uncertain and every direction seems equally unremarkable. But a life rooted in purpose transforms that fog into a clear path. Purpose clarifies our goals, sharpens our focus, and brings vitality to even the smallest of tasks. It gives us a reason to get up each morning and a motivation that transcends the day-to-day grind. Purpose is the great equalizer. It is not reserved for the wealthy, the talented, or the influential. It is accessible to all, regardless of background or circumstance. Whether you are a parent raising children, an artist creating beauty, or a worker providing for your family, purpose elevates what you do from mere obligation to a meaningful pursuit. It doesn't matter how grand or humble your purpose may seem. What matters is the authenticity and conviction with which you embrace it. The power of purpose is most evident in how it transforms our perspective on challenges. Without purpose, obstacles can feel overwhelming and pointless. They weigh us down, leaving us frustrated and defeated. But with purpose, those same obstacles become stepping stones. They are seen as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to refine our character. A person driven by purpose doesn't crumble in the face of adversity, they rise to meet it, knowing that every challenge is part of the journey toward something greater. Purpose also acts as a powerful guide in a world that constantly demands our attention. In an age of distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Social media, societal expectations, and endless to-do lists can pull us in 100 directions at once. But purpose cuts through the noise. It serves as a filter, helping us discern what aligns with our values and what doesn't. It allows us to focus our time and energy on what truly matters, rather than being consumed by the trivial and fleeting. More than just a personal guide, purpose has a ripple effect on those around us. A life lived with purpose is inherently inspiring. It shines with a quiet confidence and a sense of direction that draws others in. People are naturally attracted to those who are clear about their why. They see in such individuals a reflection of what they themselves long for, a life of meaning and fulfillment. In this way, living with purpose not only changes us but also positively influences our families, communities, and even the world. Purpose is also deeply connected to fulfillment. When we are aligned with our purpose, we experience a sense of completeness that cannot be replicated by external success or material wealth. Purpose taps into our deepest desires and aligns them with actions that bring value to others. It bridges the gap between what we yearn for and what we do, creating a harmony that fills our lives with joy and satisfaction. Finding one's purpose is not always an immediate revelation. It often requires reflection, patience, and a willingness to explore. Sometimes it is born out of passion, and other times it emerges from pain. What matters is that we remain open to discovering it, even if the process takes time. Purpose is not static, it evolves as we do. It adapts to the different seasons of our lives, shaping itself to fit who we are becoming. Ultimately, to understand the power of purpose is to understand what it means to truly live. It is the recognition that we are here for a reason, that our lives are not random, and that every moment carries potential for meaning. When we embrace this truth, we tap into a strength and a joy that can sustain us through any circumstance. And in living out our purpose, we leave a legacy that echoes far beyond our time. Purpose is the foundation of a meaningful life. It is the force that pulls us forward, the anchor that keeps us grounded, and the light that guides us through the darkest of days. To understand the power of purpose is to unlock the key to living intentionally and fully, with each step taken in alignment with a greater mission. When we lack purpose, life can feel aimless and hollow, no matter how much we accomplish. Achievements, possessions, and external successes may bring temporary satisfaction, but without a deeper why, these things leave us yearning for something more. Purpose fills that void, giving our actions meaning and our lives direction. It transforms the mundane into the extraordinary and the ordinary into the significant. Purpose is not reserved for extraordinary individuals. It is for everyone. Whether your purpose is rooted in serving others, creating art, building a family, or pursuing a passion, its value is immeasurable. What matters is not the scale of the purpose, but the sincerity with which it is lived. The smallest acts, when infused with purpose, become powerful expressions of love, care, and intention. One of the greatest impacts of purpose is the way it fortifies us in the face of adversity. Life is unpredictable, and difficulties are inevitable. Without purpose, challenges can feel overwhelming, draining us of hope and energy. But purpose provides a lens through which to view these struggles differently. It reframes obstacles as opportunities for growth and transformation. When we are driven by purpose, setbacks become stepping stones and failures become lessons. Purpose also has the remarkable ability to sharpen our focus. In a world filled with distractions, where demands and expectations pull us in countless directions, purpose acts as a guiding star. It helps us filter out the noise and prioritize what truly matters. It allows us to say yes to what aligns with our values and no to what doesn't, empowering us to lead a life that is deliberate rather than reactive. Moreover, purpose fuels resilience. It gives us the strength to persevere when the path gets hard, and the motivation to keep moving forward when the journey feels long. People with a strong sense of purpose often find that they are able to endure challenges with greater courage and hope because they know that their struggles are part of something bigger. This resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. Purpose is deeply personal, yet it has a profound impact on others. A person living with purpose inspires those around them. Their clarity, passion, and commitment become a source of motivation for friends, family, and even strangers. They create a ripple effect, spreading positivity and encouraging others to seek out and live their own purpose. In this way, purpose is not just about personal fulfillment, it's about contributing to the greater good. Finding purpose, however, is not always straightforward. It requires reflection, self-awareness, and sometimes a willingness to step into the unknown. It often involves asking tough questions. What brings me joy? What breaks my heart? What gifts do I have to offer the world? The answers to these questions may not come quickly, but the process of seeking them is as valuable as the answers themselves. Purpose is the driving force behind a fulfilling and intentional life. It's the spark that lights our way and the anchor that keeps us steady in turbulent times. To live with purpose is to connect deeply with the why of our existence, and to recognize that every action, no matter how small, has the potential to contribute to something greater than ourselves. Without purpose, life can feel directionless. Even when surrounded by achievements, wealth, or recognition, we may find ourselves questioning the deeper meaning of it all. Purpose answers that question. It gives us a reason to rise each day, transforming ordinary moments into opportunities for growth, connection, and contribution. It doesn't just add years to our lives, it adds life to our years. One of the most remarkable aspects of purpose is how it turns work into passion. When aligned with purpose, even the most routine tasks take on a new significance. A teacher who sees their work as a mission to inspire young minds, a parent who views caregiving as an act of love, or a scientist working tirelessly to find solutions to global problems, all of them are propelled by a sense of purpose. Their efforts are no longer merely about accomplishing tasks, but about fulfilling a calling. Purpose also strengthens us in the face of adversity. Challenges are inevitable in life, but how we perceive and respond to them is deeply influenced by our sense of purpose. When rooted in purpose, obstacles become opportunities for growth rather than reasons for despair. We begin to see struggles as chapters in a larger story, each contributing to the person we are becoming. With purpose, we can persevere through the most difficult times because we know they are leading us somewhere meaningful. In addition to providing resilience, purpose sharpens our focus. In a world overflowing with distractions, purpose acts as a compass, guiding us toward what truly matters. It helps us prioritize our time and energy, cutting through the noise of competing demands and allowing us to concentrate on what aligns with our values. It empowers us to say no to what doesn't serve our purpose and yes to what does, enabling us to live with greater clarity and intention. Purpose isn't just about personal fulfillment, it also has a profound impact on those around us. When we live with purpose, we inspire others to do the same. Our passion and dedication radiate outward, creating a ripple effect that touches lives beyond our own. Whether it's through our actions, words, or presence, we can encourage others to seek out and live their unique purpose, contributing to a collective sense of meaning and connection. Finding purpose, however, is not always a straightforward journey. It often requires reflection, curiosity, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. It may emerge from our passions, talents, or life experiences, or it may grow out of challenges we've faced. Asking questions like, what brings me joy? What gifts do I have to offer the world? What breaks my heart can guide us toward discovering our purpose. It's a journey that evolves over time, but the pursuit itself is deeply rewarding. Importantly, purpose is not static. It evolves as we grow and our circumstances change. What drives us in one stage of life may shift as we encounter new experiences or enter new chapters. This fluidity allows purpose to remain dynamic and relevant, continually aligning with who we are and who we are becoming. Ultimately, the power of purpose lies in its ability to transform lives. It turns mundane tasks into meaningful actions, obstacles into stepping stones, and uncertainty into clarity. To live with purpose is to live with intention, to recognize that our time and efforts matter, and to trust that our lives contribute to something far greater than ourselves. Understanding and embracing the power of purpose is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. It's an invitation to lead a life of meaning, impact, and fulfillment, a life that not only enriches us but also leaves a lasting legacy for those who come after us. Purpose is the cornerstone of a meaningful and fulfilling life. It provides a sense of direction, a reason to persevere, and a foundation upon which to build a life of significance. To live with purpose is to understand that there is more to life than mere existence, that our actions, decisions, and experiences are part of a greater journey. Without purpose, life can feel like drifting aimlessly, where each day blends into the next without clarity or intention. Even in the midst of success or comfort, a lack of purpose can leave us feeling hollow. Purpose is the antidote to this emptiness. It infuses our lives with meaning, giving us a sense of belonging and a reason to embrace each day with enthusiasm and determination. Purpose transforms how we view our daily lives. The tasks we once considered mundane gain new significance when they are tied to a larger goal. A person who works with purpose finds joy and meaning even in routine responsibilities, because they see how those efforts contribute to something greater. For example, a nurse caring for patients, a teacher shaping young minds, or an artist expressing beauty through their work, all are motivated by the deeper meaning behind their actions. One of the most profound aspects of purpose is its ability to provide strength during difficult times. Life is filled with challenges, but purpose gives us the resilience to face them. When we understand that our struggles are part of a larger narrative, we find the courage to keep going. Purpose allows us to reframe pain as growth, setbacks as lessons, and difficulties as opportunities to discover our inner strength. It reminds us that even in the midst of chaos, our lives are moving towards something meaningful. Purpose also brings clarity in a world filled with distractions. Every day we are bombarded with demands for our time and attention, leaving us overwhelmed and uncertain about what truly matters. Purpose serves as a compass, guiding us through the noise and helping us prioritize our efforts. It enables us to focus on what aligns with our values and let go of what doesn't, creating space for a more intentional and fulfilling life. Moreover, purpose is deeply connected to fulfillment. While success is often measured in external achievements, true fulfillment comes from living a life aligned with our inner values and passions. Purpose bridges this gap, connecting our dreams to actions that not only benefit ourselves but also contribute to the well-being of others. This sense of alignment brings a peace and satisfaction that cannot be achieved through material gain alone. Purpose is not static, it evolves with us. What drives us in one season of life may shift as we grow and encounter new experiences. This fluid nature of purpose is not a limitation but a reflection of our ongoing growth. It reminds us that purpose is not something we find once and hold onto forever, but something we continually discover and refine as we journey through life. Finding purpose often requires introspection and patience. It may come from moments of inspiration, challenges we overcome, or passions we pursue. Asking questions like, what do I truly care about? How can I make a difference? What brings me joy and fulfillment can help uncover the threads of purpose that run through our lives. The journey to discover purpose is as important as the purpose itself, because it deepens our understanding of who we are and what we stand for. Living with purpose not only transforms our own lives, but also impacts those around us. A person who lives with clarity and intention inspires others to do the same. Purpose has a ripple effect, radiating positivity, hope and motivation to family, friends, and even strangers. It reminds us that our lives are interconnected and that our contributions, no matter how small, can create lasting change. In the end, purpose is not just about achieving goals or fulfilling ambitions. It is about living in alignment with our values, embracing our unique gifts, and contributing to the world in a way that only we can. Purpose brings peace, resilience, and a sense of fulfillment that transcends circumstances. To understand the power of purpose is to understand the profound potential of a life lived with meaning. It is an invitation to live fully, to grow continually, and to leave a legacy of impact and inspiration. Purpose is the foundation upon which a meaningful life is built. It is the force that drives us, the compass that guides us, and the light that shines even in the darkest times. To understand the power of purpose is to uncover the profound truth that life is not a series of random events, but a journey filled with intention and significance. Without purpose, life can feel like a collection of disconnected moments, lacking direction or deeper meaning. Even success, wealth, or fame cannot fill the void left by the absence of purpose. Purpose, however, transforms everything. It turns ordinary tasks into meaningful actions, challenges into opportunities for growth, and uncertainty into clarity. It gives us a reason to wake up each day with determination and hope. Purpose brings clarity to our lives, helping us discern what truly matters. In a world filled with distractions and endless demands, purpose acts as a filter, allowing us to focus our energy on what aligns with our values and letting go of what doesn't. It keeps us grounded, reminding us of our priorities and the goals that matter most. With purpose, we are no longer tossed about by external pressures or fleeting trends. Instead, we move forward with confidence and direction. A key aspect of purpose is how it transforms our perspective on challenges. Life is unpredictable and hardships are inevitable, but purpose gives us the strength to face them. When we understand that our struggles are part of a larger story, they take on new meaning. They are no longer obstacles that defeat us, but stepping stones that shape us. Purpose allows us to see setbacks as lessons and pain as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. It reminds us that no season of difficulty is wasted when we are moving towards something greater. Purpose also fuels resilience. It gives us the ability to endure trials with patience and hope, knowing that our efforts are not in vain. When life feels overwhelming, purpose reminds us of why we started and why we must keep going. It is a source of strength that sustains us when everything else seems uncertain. This resilience is not just about surviving but thriving, finding joy and fulfillment even in the midst of difficulty. Living with purpose is not just about personal fulfillment, it is about making a difference. Purpose compels us to use our unique talents, passions, and experiences to serve others and contribute to the world around us. It helps us recognize that our lives are interconnected and that our actions, no matter how small, can create ripples of change. A life lived with purpose inspires those around us, encouraging them to seek their own path and live with greater intention. Discovering purpose often requires reflection and courage. It asks us to look inward and ask important questions. What do I care about deeply? How can I use my gifts to serve others? What legacy do I want to leave behind? The answers may not come immediately, but the journey to find them is itself an act of growth and discovery. Purpose is not something we achieve overnight. It is something we uncover gradually as we live, learn, and grow. To live with purpose is to embrace life fully. It is to recognize that every moment, no matter how small, is part of a greater story. Purpose gives us the courage to move forward, the strength to overcome, and the joy of knowing that our lives are making a difference. It is a gift we give ourselves and a legacy we leave for others, a life of meaning, impact, and lasting significance.